as you can see, Ferrari are at the front, which makes no sense because they can't seem to do that in real life. Here is what I've got into
I'm bored of doing that now, right? Here's what's genuinely going on, right? We've got a cheeky bit of the aero in the works right now. In other words, here's the R&D tree. So Ferrari are pulling away, Red Bull and Mercedes. Mercedes are getting a bit closer now to Red Bull. Alpine and Alfa Romeo are touching each other. Haas, McLaren and AlphaTauri are pretty much on top of each other. Ourselves and Aston Martin are pretty much developing at the same rate, and then Williams just getting left for dust. But if we look at the results, you can see we've got P12, 22nd, P11, 19. So that means we should have a better result here in Miami. Well, it should, but it probably won't. So hopefully you enjoy the video. Let's go into quali. Mamma mia, I have spun again. It's because I've got no grip. You know when you look at a driver right on the grid and they're like struggling for grip and they're struggling with confidence in the car and they're just like painfully slow. I understand that feeling wholeheartedly now because it is just this car. It's horrible to drive. And mamma mia, here I spin again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Norris. I'm going to get a grid penalty for that, aren't I? Fucking stupid game. Right, there we go then. That's the end of Q1. Penalty! Oh no! I've got a grid penalty, but I've just made it into Q2, lads.
A great success!
There we go then, guys. That is qualifying over. And it is P15. And the 5 place grid penalty means we're starting in P20, which is a real shame because the car's got pace around here. We'll have a look and see how far we were off of the top, whatever places we were meant to be at. But let's have a quick little look here. Where are we at? Where are we getting to here? Okay, we were actually a little bit off. Okay. Wow, I lost half a second in the final sector to Mick Schumacher. I was the 10th down heading into the final sector and I've lost half a second. I must have like 0 straight line speeds, but it's a great qualifying. I actually went slower than my Q1 lap time in fairness. Didn't improve on it, so that's really frustrating actually. But the car's got good pace. Right, here's what the grid looks like, guys. Be careful, pay attention to the grid. Oh no, it went.
What a fucking cunt!
I wish you guys could have seen the grids. It's just I couldn't have the audacity to sit through it all. Anyway, medium to hard sounds fair to me. Let's do that. Let's do this. I'm ready. Still an awful start for me there. Gently into turn 1, getting bumped a little bit by Norris. I have to cut this bit. That looked cheating, but it wasn't. Maybe it was, but you never know. That was naughty. There we go. That was actually really good for me. I'm proud. What I'm not proud of is the straight line speed now that I have to deal with because Snowden's catching. So I have to dump the battery. The way that the AI is just accelerate off a corner is just ridiculous. Like genuinely, it's just mind-boggling. I'm trying to stick in the slipstream of Albon, I'm setting this. That's not quite worked, that. I don't know if you noticed. I've got Albon in my sights. I've got DRS too. He does as well, but he's not as close to Guan Yu Zhou. Oh, right, Albon. Fuck me. I am there. I'm finding it near impossible to do anything in this race. The acceleration that the AIs get is just impossible to match. Like, it's ridiculous. Like last year, the AIs were broken at some circuits in the high-speed corners. This year, they are broken on traction.
Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed
Really
to
smooth,
clear up in
actually.
time, and there are
Wow.
so far no plans for
Comfortable
safety.
move. Past my racist teammate. Now it's trying to attack Zhou. We won't have DRS this time around, so Make my life a tiny bit easy. Here we go. Time to attack Joe. To the inside we go. Fuck me, Joe. There we are. Oh! The most aggressive switchback you'll ever see.
Okay.
This is hardcore racing!
That was a bit risky.
You'll find this shit on Pornhub! Job done. Now my racist teammate's trying to attack me. No, it's not. It was Joe again. Cheek. Right, we got him. Nice. I think I found my happy medium here. I'm not as quick as the guys in front, so I'm not catching them, but I'm not being caught by the guys behind. They're actually battling, and I've got pace on them anyway, so I think I'm pretty much just stuck here. Oh, got a yellow flag. That's actually caught me off on my braking. It's Ricardo. There he is. He's out of the race. Free position for us. Ooh, and a screen freeze for good measure. Right, time to pit. I was meant to stay out an extra lap longer, but I had Fernando Alonso all over. Oh, here comes my racist teammates to be screwed. Oh, I'm going to do this one. Bang! Optimal. Suck my balls.
Suck my balls, mate.
I was meant to come in a lap later, but I didn't want to get involved in battles with front runners that are just not my fight. So we'll leave them alone. We've actually gained time on Tsunoda. He's had a shocker of a pit stop, so he can lick my knob. Currently holding my own against Tsunoda. Gap 4.6. It dropped to 4.4. Just keeping that balanced. Closing in on Vettel though, so I've got to concentrate a lot though, mind, to do it. But we've got some nice pace early on these hard tyres. This should be the one here. Dump some battery. DRS enabled. Down the straight. Vettel's going to go defensive. We'll take the outside line for this. Oh, he's giving me a bump. We'll take the position. Here we go. No DRS for this second piece. Seb will have it. But we should be alright into turn 1. And here we go. Last corner. Oh, what a race we've had. No points, but incredible race pace. So Sainz is the winner of the Grand Prix ahead of Verstappen, Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton, Perez, Alonso, Ocon, Bottas and Magnussen rounding out the top 10. We were, what's that, 8 seconds shy of scoring points today, which is a real shame. But we came from last and we fought all the way up to 13th, and the race pace was incredible, especially on the hard compound tyres. They were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. If you look at our fastest lap as well, so we did 138.856. That was with DRS, but that was only 2/100ths of a second quicker than my previous fastest lap. We were matching, we were close to Ocon. Bottas was a little bit too fast. But these three drivers here, again, we were about the same wavelength as them. So, yeah, we had brilliant pace, and I'm really pleased with the race. And the car just felt decent to drive. So that's encouraging. There's your championship standings for yourselves. It's a Ferrari 1-2, Red Bull 3-4, Mercedes 5-6, Alpine 7-8, and then the rest is there for you to see. I'll scroll down because there's a few with points there. We move up to 16th in the championship because we finished 13th, so, you know, it is what it is. And there's the constructors. We actually move in front of Aston and Williams. We still haven't scored points yet. I'm hoping, though, it'll come soon for us. Right, so we are back on the laptop now, and crucially, I think... Ah, shit, I haven't got enough to do that. Right, we've got enough to do some facility work. Now, I'm hoping that there's... So that one's 1200. Is there any on the aerodynamics which are cheap to do now? 1200. So we could do... Alright, in that case then, we're going to do the build time upgrades here. Now, the reason I want to do that is because activating this is going to allow us Spec 1 on the powertrain and start upgrading the powertrain more. And I want to build some ERS upgrades because they're just massively depleted every time. I need to use the battery more, and I'm not able to do that. We then need to have a look at something like this, like positive effects on the acclaim and stuff like that. Even the personnel, maybe the pit equipment, so my team stop making awful pit stops. But for the time being, we go ahead and do an aerodynamic upgrade. I don't want to attend an esports event because they're stupid. I don't want to give my teammate any form of training because He's a dick. So, with that being said and done, what can we do? So the spark plugs are on the car. Fabulous. Now, we can't do that because we need Spec 1. We can't do that, but we can do fuel efficiency if we wanted to. But it's not quite essential. We're not in the range yet where we're struggling on fuel. We could do the engine cover in time. Ooh, we could do this. It's a big high chance it might fail, but we need some chassis work, man. We need it. Or, there's no even point in playing it safe, is there? I might as well just go. Might as well go with the big one. 403, and this is 1014. Let's do this one then. Let's try and get some chassis upgrades on the car. Save the points, and then go with improved energy store, and maybe sort the tyre wear out. But the tyre wear's actually been quite good in general, and then maybe work on drag reduction, something like that. We've got a lot to work for. Let's move forwards though, because we've got upgrades on the way. Oh, hello. Speaking of upgrades, we have got a marketing department. Let's go to the event. Right. Oh my god, who do I consider my rival? I'm sorry, but all three of these drivers are much, much quicker than me. I'll go Daniel Ricciardo because he's the worst. You know, that's a bit much. I ain't as quick as him. Okay, I've just clicked on my new rival, and now it's broken. Well, I don't know. Someone is. someone's my rival. Okay, let's move on. So we got that now, which means if we have a look here, over at the R&D now, you'll see we can now do this. Look, so we can do the cylinder head for power, but we can crucially work towards this now. I need the magnetic compound, I need the rotor speed, I need ERS upgrades on the car. That is primary for the next few working weeks. Now, we've got one rear upgrade coming up. This is a big one. Please don't fail. Yes! I love this game! Maybe sometimes, not all the time. But that is a massive upgrade that we needed. It's a major rear downforce upgrade to really solidify my anus. And that's beautiful. And then we got another one in there as well. So we can work on that. It's going to be a bit difficult now because we've got pretty much just big upgrades to get. So we'll work on those, we'll work on them. But that's a big upgrade to get. Yes, go. We're still not in front of Alpha Tauri, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, though. I'll see you guys for the next episode, whereby I'll have a bad race because I've just had my good race. Now I'll have a bad race. It swings in circles. Peace.